Hi. Hello, hello. Hi, hi. Hello, hello. Hi. Hi, Nicole. If you are here, hello, hello. Crazy busy morning with my middle of the day lives. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's fun to be here. Hey, Donald. Nice to see you in the middle of a Friday. Hey, Vicky. Hello. Hey, Nicole. Mwah. My crazy Friday lunch break live. Fun to be here. Nicole, thank you for jumping in. Hello from my island. Hello, everybody. Wonderful to have you on what is a late Friday afternoon. And if you are where Nicole is and the East Coast, mwah, hello, hello. Hello, Patricia. Hey, Jean. Nice to see all of you. Hello, Sean. Great to see all of you here on a Friday, middle of my work day. Hello, hello from your island. Hey, Kay. Nice to see you. Nice to have everybody here. It's been raining here in Santa Barbara, but it's been a crazy busy week in the clinic, and I'm excited to get to be with all of you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My hairdresser did a whole new thing. She does whatever she wants, as most creative people do, and I just kind of go along for the ride. But thank you. Hey, Ray. Hello, Wits End. Nice to see everybody. If you are new here, hello, Ray. I am Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I am not a doctor. This is not medical advice. I am joined by my ride or die, Nicole, who is a gut health expert and as well as a kidney expert. And we're super excited to be here with you today. On as we roll into the weekend before a big holiday weekend, and I'm we will talk about holiday recipes. Abstract Mind, oh my gosh, you we are so excited to have you. How are you? Would you please give us a health update? I'm hoping that you are feeling so much better than you were in the summer and so much better than even a couple months ago. Ray, the ultimate fiber. What is the ultimate fiber? Um, um, no, we don't know anything about Genda. Is that a brand? No, don't know anything about it. We're not big fans of high fiber, but we are always curious here. Abstract Mind, it's so nice to see you. I'm hoping that you have just really come to the other side. Yeah, probably, you are certainly welcome to DM me, Ray. We have what we do here is we work with people who have inflammatory gut issues, and we are very particular about fiber. So, but you're welcome to shoot me something over on my DMs. And from my island. So nice to see you. But please, Abstract Mind, if you wouldn't mind giving us a health update. I checked your page because I always do just to see how you are. And just know that Nicole and I are sending you so much love. Hello, Ellen, Grace Clerk. So nice to see you. And welcome everybody. Thank you for dropping in on a Friday. Hello, Isaac. Um, 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 and I'm looking at all of a sudden my youngest sent me a text. That's what happens in the middle of a day. So sorry if you're going to hear bells and whistles going off. This is not the end of my day. This is just me getting started. But so nice to have everybody here. And as I said, this is before the holidays. So let's talk about how we are all going to take care of our gut through the holidays. Is anybody here traveling? Hello, Mama of Kenley and hello, Deb's favorites. Is anybody here traveling? We want to talk about travel stress. We want to talk about what you're going to eat and not eat. I'm going to be posting blood type videos all today. Ray, you're welcome to send me a DM, and I'm happy to look at it over there. So anything you're interested in, you can just send it to me in my direct messages, and I will do my research. And thank you. Um, uh, we're going to talk about what there is to, how we're going to take care of ourselves through the holidays and thrive. So the goal isn't to think, oh my gosh, oh no, it's the holidays, I'm freaking out. What are we going to do to just get through it? What we really want to do is to actually feel better than ever. Oh, your happy gut helped a ton. Any tips to bulk up stool now that things are moving good? I would say more cooked vegetables, um, especially winter squashes, sweet potatoes, winter squashes, cooked carrots, cooked beets, cooked parsnips, cooked turnips. Those are the things. Certainly, even cooked peas, green beans, but especially carrots, things that have a little bit of carbs in them. Um, Sweet potatoes are just our faves. Yes, I just exactly, Ray. I'm totally happy and curious about whatever it is that has worked for you, and I would love to look at it. So I'm so glad that the happy gut has helped, and oh yeah, and so just add some more cooked veggies. I'd say that's really the very best thing that you can do. Oh, you're so welcome. Keep me posted. And we're rolling into the up to the holidays. So there are, this is like the time for winter squashes, all kinds of winter squashes. Nicole, do you have winter squashes in your garden? Do you have, I mean, the one winter squash we're most familiar with is pumpkin. I'm so thrilled that Happy Gut was such a good help to you. I love hearing that. Thank you. Thank you. Um, that's awesome. And it's going to be perfect, through the rest of the year. It's always wild for so many reasons. Hey, baby cakes. It's always wild to go through the rest of the year. There's always stress. There's always new foods to eat. I think I either posted a video or did a video in my head about how to get through that. Oh, you have butternut squash and acorn squash. I love both of those. Thank you very much, Ray. Hello, Lucky. Hello, Pearl. Hello, Kieran. Hello, Rio girl. Are you actually in Rio? Love to hear where everybody is and what everybody is up to as we go into the weekend. I'm sure that there's going to be some amazing foods that you're all prepping. I'll bet you that my Nicole is going to be in the kitchen. Um, and what we're having on our Thanksgiving, we're going to have Cornish game hens instead of turkey and probably with asparagus. I'm going to keep it kind of on the simple side because I don't have a big crowd this year. But oh my gosh, the days when I had a huge crowd. I know Nicole is always cooking for yum glazed carrots. Um, Oh my god, I promise you, Nicole, I owe you my sweet potato pie recipe. I promise that for you this weekend. For anybody who hello, Malik. For anybody who is new here, check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page because over on that page is where you are going to see and the ketchup. It's funny. I was just scrolling through my page here, Nicole, looking at past videos. And I have my ketchup video here with the recipe underneath it. And I just didn't take the extra moment to screenshot it for you and screenshot the recipe. But I promise you that I will do that this weekend. So our Happy Gut Tribe page has all of Nicole's amazing, not only recipes, but also the things we have found that are gut friendly and gut healthy for brands, products. We feature, so that you can find some of the things I've created, but it is really focused on the things that Nicole has found that all of you will want to know about as you're healing your gut. What kind of sourdough you want to have. What's the best brand of coconut yogurt? Where do you find goat milk colostrum? If you've looked, and thank God Nicole did, she is just our research queen and magician in the kitchen. So she put up an amazing flourless chocolate cake recipe last week. You've got to check that out. Hello, David Balboa. Nice to see you. I don't know if any of you, if maybe for some of you, your holidays already begun. Um, I don't know if some of you, I am actually working all the way through next Thursday morning, but I do know that many people are going to have next week off. Anybody that's got kids and grandkids, they're going to be off for probably most of it. And you're going to be doing a lot more cooking. And maybe Nicole and I will drop in at some point early in the week and check in and see what everybody needs and how you're all doing. Hello, Mohammed. Welcome. Um, um, and I think the most important thing is just to know how to get through the holidays. Make sure, and also if you are traveling, I have so many clients and customers who reach out to me during the holidays and ask if I can overnight my products wherever they are. I wish I could. I wish I could do that. I'm not Amazon. I'm just a small company. My distribution center, we don't send things overnight. If you need anything, make sure that you have plenty of whatever you're using, not just my products, but anything that you use that's really important to you. Make sure you have extra around during the holidays. Hey, Danny, welcome to our live. Nice to have everybody here. And it almost feels like we're kind of already getting into the whole holiday spirit. Although I know there's people here from all over the world, and you have all different timings on celebrations and things that you celebrate. To me, next week is just about taking a moment to be thankful. So Nicole, I am most thankful for you. I love you, and thank you for just being my ride or die here. Thank you for the Happy Gut Tribe page. What an amazing accomplishment for this year. And I love you. And I'm so grateful. And to all of you who show up and help each other, thank you so much. I think coming back to what we can do for ourselves to get through the holidays, the biggest thing that I want to say is please don't try a new food that you have never had and you are away from home and you have something important to do the next day. It's just such a setup, and it's such an easy setup. Um, the most important thing to do is to just stay with things that you know you do well on. And if you're going to try something new because you can't help yourself, just try a small amount. Christine, oh my gosh, Christine, my dear friend, has jumped on. I want to talk about a podcast that just dropped on Apple and Spotify that is the Expert Authority podcast that I was on with my dear friend Christine. And it just dropped live yesterday, where I talk about my journey from just working in my clinic with people one on one to finding Christine and having her really make my dreams a reality, just walking through how she helped me take my work out into the world, and even the idea of being on a platform like this and getting to reach people all over the world and help them put their gut and their lives back together. And that none of that would have happened without Christine. If any of you are interested in getting your message out beyond where it is now, whatever that means to you, you want to find it's Christine Blasdale, and they're right here. And check out our podcast. It's super fun, and it was so much fun to do. And I love you, Christine. Speaking of things to be grateful for, you are top of my list, and it was so much fun to be on your podcast. Thank you. And we're also going to have another giveaway for everybody out there. If you missed the last one, I actually have a free webinar coming up this Tuesday. For everybody who signed up, and I'm going to be doing another one in January of near New Year, and you can sign up. We'll be launching that in about 3 weeks. So stay tuned, and I'll be super excited. It's always fun to have something new to share. And Christine is always helping us come up with fabulous new things to do. And I even have a project that I want to talk to you about, Christine. So I'm going to reach out to you. Hello, Afton. Nice to see you. Hello, Sharon. We want to talk about how to take care of your gut through the holidays. What to not leave home without. What's the one thing you don't want to leave home without? Digestive enzymes. That's what, yes, Nicole, absolutely. To make that easy for me, love, shoot me an email. Anybody out there that would like to be on the webinar, like, it's next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So it's going to be 7 p.m. if you live on the East Coast like Nicole. It's a Zoom webinar on how to put your gut back together. And for anybody that would like to do you're all invited for free, of course. Send me a DM. Nicole, send me an email because I'm going to be sending out that Zoom link to everybody who emails me. And I don't want to forget. So send me an email, and you know how to do that. You know where to find me. Everyone can find me at julialoggins@gmail.com. You can, and I will send you the link to that Zoom, and all of you can join. I know that Deborah, my web person, sent out a flyer that had the information and said, "There's Julia's going to do a free webinar next Tuesday." I will talk about it here too, so that anyone here in my tribe, in my Happy Gut tribe, and Nicole, I will send something so we can put that up on our Facebook page, so that if anybody wants to join us, they can send me a message, and I will send them the Zoom link. I'm super excited. It's going to be really fun. It was a wonderful group that signed up from Christine's completely free giveaway. And I'm really looking forward. It's going to be questions and answers. And it's going to be a very interesting group because a lot of those people are not as educated as our audience is necessarily in gut health. So it's going to be fun because we're going to have a lot of good questions. And I'm going to think of some good giveaways as well. I mean, after all, what's a day without a prize? We've got to have a prize of some kind. So I will think of that, Nicole, and I'll make sure that we get a post up on our Happy Gut Tribe page too. And I will do it on Instagram as well so that we can have, it's going to be really fun. Hello, Brooklyn Benz. Nice to see you. Cassandra, I saw you here. Thank you for my gift. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you. How are you? And what's up? And how can I help you? And thank you for my gift badge. I would love to be able to, however I can support you. And hello, Mr. A is all I'm going to say. Hello, Smack Dog. Welcome to our live call. We are live here and over on YouTube. And then Nicole and I will be back here on Sunday. Rubes. Also, I have a question for our tribe. I'd love to know if you would like to send me in a DM, what medical, medical or wellness influencers you follow. I'm going to be doing a post that shares all the medical colleagues and influencers I follow, because when people do that I respect, I always get to connect to a whole bunch of people that I wouldn't ordinarily meet or even know existed. I want to do that for all of you. I want to share with you the people that I listen to, the people that I respect, the authorities I respect, and I'm going to be sharing them here. So if you have a wellness authority that you respect, I would love to know. I'd love for you to send me that in a DM, and I can share that with our whole tribe. It takes a village. Nobody knows everything, and I love to be able to meet new people, new medical doctors, new naturopaths. It doesn't matter what the calling is. I'd love to be able to share those people with our community. Hello, Anna Marie. Nice to see you. Hello, Nemo the Grinch. Nice to have you on what is a very cloudy day here in Santa Barbara, but still very pretty because we had so much rain next week, and we're not going to have rain this weekend. Hello, Teresa. So Miss Nicole, are you cooking? Are you cooking today? Hello, happy girl. I'd love to hear if you're cooking. And I'd also like to hear if anybody here is dealing with a flare today. Is anybody dealing with any kind of immediate health issue? Usually on the lives, we have a few people who have just been dealing with a flare. I just had a DM from a brand new follower who has never had a flare before, but they're having one now. If you don't know what a flare is, A flare is an attack of inflammation. It's not subtle. It's different than just a tummy ache or feeling a little bit bloated. It is where there is something, an inflammatory condition that's going on. I can see that, Nicole. I can see that you're having trouble, but thank you for hanging in, and coming, and we'll get you back in and out as you can. So what if that's what a flare is? If you're wondering about it, I just dropped a post last week on defining what a flare is. It's any, and if you have any actual acute pain or a fever, that's the time when you want to go to a doctor. So so the time that that's what it really matters. Um, Back to the webinar for next Tuesday. If you would actually like to be part of that, then send me a DM. I'm happy to send you the Zoom link to your email. So that's what I will need from you. And I'd love to have so many. It'd be wonderful to have our Happy Gut Tribe followers there with us. It's also perfect timing right before the holidays because it's going to be a great time to be able to ask questions and talk to each other about what issues are up, and what support you might need, what questions you might have to not only just survive the holidays but to really thrive, to come out the other side and feel happier, healthier, stronger, lighter. Can you imagine coming out of the holidays and being actually lighter? That's what we would love. Hello, Mr. UK, who's live in Dubai. I don't even know. I can't even imagine what day or time it is in Dubai right now. Thank you for popping in and out, Nicole, and thank you for trying. We are actually, oh, Felicity, thank you for sharing the live. Oh, it's so kind of you. How are you? What's up with you? And how is your life? And what's happening with your gut. For anybody there, for anybody here today that is actually feeling really stressed and struggling with wondering like what one thing you can do for your gut, one of the go-tos that Nicole and I always come back to sharing are castor oil packs. Who here does castor oil packs? Are you familiar with them? Do you know how to do them? They're so easy. What I love about them is that they're done externally. They can reduce the pain and tension of a flare in 30 minutes. I know Nicole is like, I do, and me too. I do. Castor oil packs can be one of the best natural things you can do for yourself that reduces pain and inflammation. And you can put castor oil anywhere. I had a client the other day who was dealing with some lymphatic inflammation around her neck, around her lymph glands up here, even around her esophagus. And she put her hair up really tight so that she didn't get castor oil in it, although it's not bad for your hair. It's kind of messy. She put her hair up and put castor oil here and did a wrap and just felt so much better an hour later. Hello, Sandra Ferguson. So here you're newly diagnosed, finished a round of antibiotics, but still have pain. So I'm imagining, so if you don't have my diverticulitis diet, TF 8670, please send me a DM and I'll send it to you. That's the diet that you want to be on. You want to make sure that you are also starting some digestive enzymes and all cooked food, nothing raw. But if you still have pain, then you tuned in right at the exact moment that Nicole and I are talking about castor oil packs. So if you haven't started doing castor oil packs, they're always done externally. You're never drinking castor oil. It's something that you put on your body externally. Just to give you a heads up, it is sticky. It is messy. You don't want to get it on things that are precious to you. I put a saran wrap around my belly or an old t-shirt that I don't mind if it gets stained. And then I wrap it and you can leave it on for about an hour and then you can take a shower. I mean, you'll just feel yourself just take a big deep breath and you will just feel that. So you'll just feel so much better. Make sure that you're doing your aloe vera juice and your bone broth. And you're in the right place. Welcome to our page. I'm so sorry you went through that. But I'm happy that you're here. Check out our Happy Gut Tribe Facebook page. And if you're interested in coming to a free webinar I'm doing on next Tuesday at 4 p.m., send me a DM because I will be sending out links to that to anybody that wants to come and be with us. It's going to be fun. We're going to talk all about gut conditions, inflammation, and how to heal. Hello, Jocko. Hello. Hello, Geotalk. Hello. I'm sure I'm not saying that right, but welcome. Um, so so as far as how your healing can go, please be patient with yourself. Flares do not heal overnight, especially if you are on antibiotics. You know, this is a big deal that your body went through, and then being on antibiotics is a really big deal because you'll be putting your gut back together. I just dropped a video yesterday on how to heal your gut after antibiotics. You want to check that out as well. But binge watch my videos. You're in the right place. And I know you are not happy to be here and you're not happy to have had the experience, but I'm happy to be able to support you through it. Hello, L24, and hello, Horace. So we're here for you. If you have any questions, um, just send me a DM if you'd like to do a consult and just create a plan for you to heal so that you don't have to ever go through that experience again. That's what I do. So looking forward to being there and having you not ever experience what you just went through. It is not fun. Oh, that's cool, Francisco. um, we often talk about Queen of the Thrones castor oil packs, but I'm thrilled that they sell wraps for under $10. It's wonderful to know. Thank you very much. TFA, which I'm sure is not your name, but thank you. Francisco, and thank you for my gift badge. That's awesome information. It's great to be able to know that because castor oil itself is super inexpensive. You can find it at the drugstore. This does not have to be expensive. I mean, my motto is that gut health does not have to cost a fortune, and that healing your gut does not have to cost a fortune. If it does, something is off. It's less messy. Yes, I love that you said that because that's one thing about castor oil packs is they can be messy. I've gotten castor oil on things that I wish I had not gotten castor oil on, and I'm a really messy person anyway. So I love hearing that. If you want to DM me a brand, then maybe it's something that Nicole will feature over on our Happy Gut Tribe page. I'm actually not drinking tea today because I was so busy. I didn't have time to make it. Which you will not see from me very often because I'm usually drinking tea through my lives. Hello, Mohammed Noor. Hello, Monday. Nice to have some new faces today in the middle of a almost holiday Friday. Hello, GMW. Nice to see everybody here, and thank you for all being here. Okay. Good to know about that. And you're welcome to do whatever you like when you see that, Nicole. I mean, you know what to do. And acid reflux. Okay, doke. Do you know, Niable, I posted a video on acid reflux about 2 days ago. So check it out. One of the best things you can do for acid reflux is aloe vera juice in between meals. And before bed, and also my Happy Gut Soothe, which I created for acid reflux, gastritis, and ulcers. It's a very gentle formula that you might really like. You'll find it on my website, which is a clickable link at the top of my page, cleansingforenergy.com. And if you can't find it, you can send me a DM. Hello, Rizwan, and hello, Liana Bori. Nice to have all of you here. It is almost 1:30, almost halfway through. Hi, Pumpkin. Hello, Sonia Herrera. So thank you again for everybody. Oh, Cheyenne, you're moving me. My puppy is snuggling up against me here and moving me around. Gut insight. Nice to have a gut insight person. Tell me about yourself. Welcome. If you've never been here before, if you're new here, I'm Julia Loggins, a gut coach and colon therapist of over 40 years. I'm not a doctor. I have a clinic in Santa Barbara, California. This is not medical advice. I'm sharing what I have learned in my practice for the last 40 years. And I am joined by my ride or die, Nicole, who is not only a gut expert, but a kidney expert. Gut Insight Collective. I would love to know more about you and who you are and what you do. And as I'm 70, and as somebody that has been talking about gut health for longer than gut health has been a phrase in the language, I'm excited about everybody who's teaching about gut health and sharing the information that we're all trying to get out into the world about gut health. So welcome Gut Insight Collective, and send me a DM so that I can come and visit you and learn all about what you do. A collective means something collaborative that you're doing, and happy to learn about you. Um, and and so let's jump back into some diverticulitis pain relief, because there is just nothing like the pain of dealing with diverticulitis. And we've got some people here who are out of the hospital or dealing with flares. Castor oil packs is one, bone broth is another. If you are wondering what type of bone broth to drink, you don't want to have anything with garlic or onion. You want to make sure that it has that it is, the brands that we love are Butcher's Broth, um, Imagine, or Zoop, ZOOP. I just had a lovely young new client who is a college student here in Santa Barbara, a Crohn's client, who's a young guy dealing with Crohn's, who had a flare from drinking espresso coffee on an empty stomach. Something, no, we are never going to do, right? We are never going to drink regular espresso on an empty stomach. Um, and was suffering. And so the most important thing I could get into his hands was Happy Gut Soothe. And then the next most important thing I could do, actually, because we were coming up with something he could do to boost his energy that wasn't a shot of espresso, which is my performance energy. I love that. And actually, I'm going to send some of that to you, Nicole. I think you had asked me about it, and maybe that didn't get into your last pack. Um, and I'm gonna make sure. I think I had to look and see how many we had, but we are good in inventory this time of year. If I'm not on top of my inventory, it shrinks, but it's all good. And I just reached out to all of my labs to make sure that we're in good shape for the holidays. Hello, Make Juicy Jenny Happy. Nice to see you. Hello, Shu. Nice to have you. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing all these names right. And Candy B. If you're new, we're so happy to have you on our page, and we will be back, Nicole and I, on Sunday at 5 p.m. Hello, Andre, and thank you. I don't know. Oh, Nicole, good. It must mean, if you're liking the live, it must mean that you're here. So good to hear. I'm glad. I'm glad for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Um, and the number I'm seeing up in the corner, Nicole, is 573. Nice. Just always good to keep up with that. So for anybody that is, and one of the things I just dropped right before we started this live call, is I answered a follower's question about how you find out your blood type. It was such a good question, because I dropped a video on blood type this morning. If you don't know about the blood type diet, I'm going to talk about it in a minute. Hello, Snowflick. Hello, Keskar, and hello, Shar. But if you don't know about blood type diet, I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But I had a follower say, I don't know my blood type. Where do I find it? So I did a video explaining how you do that, which is that you can ask your doctor what your blood type is, if it's in the medical records, which it isn't always. Or you can do the Eldon Card blood type test, which is something you can buy on Amazon and you can do at home. It's inexpensive, it's fast. And then you can drop into my page. I posted all about what not to do if you're a blood type O. I posted that this morning, and I'm going to post blood type A, B, and AB in just another couple of hours at the end of my day. So the blood type diet is amazing for reducing inflammation, belly fat, boosting energy, balancing blood sugar. I will be talking more about that and answering any questions about it. Why I love sharing it for this audience when we are dealing with things like diverticulitis. And the idea of shrinking belly fat just seems minimal compared to just reducing pain, is because the blood type diet really helps you heal your gut and reduce inflammation. Remember, inflammation isn't just something that you see on the outside of your body, like puffy ankles and puffy eyes. It is something we experience internally as well. Hello, Gnomes Goddard. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Kasturi. Hello, Million something that I can't read. So I'm excited, and I'll be posting more about that this weekend. I'm also interested in, and Nicole will be as well, because I'm going to speak for her. If any of you would like any of you have a holiday, I will just say not just a Thanksgiving, but a holiday recipe that you are not. Oh my gosh, Nicole, you and I are like so synced. I was just saying the same thing. If any of you would have a holiday recipe that you wish you could eat, but you know it's not going to be good for you, would you please drop it in the right here? We are Soul Sisters. Drop it right here, because Nicole, maybe over the weekend, will recreate it for you in a way that will not do you in or wreck your gut, because we, want to wreck your gut over the holidays. We want you to enjoy every single moment and have an amazing, amazing time. So, if there's something you are craving and you just think, oh, I'm going to miss that so much, or I'm going to eat it anyway and then just deal with the consequences, we don't want you to do that. We want you to just feel great all the way through the holidays. I mean, after all, this is just the beginning. We've still got a month and a half before the new year. And so please drop your any requests that you have right here. And or you can send them to me in a DM and I will get them to Nicole, or you can send them to her over on our Happy Gut Tribe page. Hello, Matt Rhodes Builds. That's so cool, Matt. What do you build? I have been recently speaking. It reminds me, just seeing your name, Matt. I don't know anything about you, but I've been posting a lot of reposting to help support women in the trades. My husband is in the trades, or was. He's retired, but my husband was. So I feel, and I have a client, a dear client, a woman who is a contractor, and we talk a lot about women in the trades. And so I'm very interested in supporting them. If you do that, if you're in that world, welcome, welcome. If you have a gut issue, welcome. Just anything that anybody would like to do to identify, like where you live, what you're dealing with. Super interested in that. Hello, Nora. Nice to have you. It is, oh, you wanted the performance energy. Nicole, when you send me your email about reminding me about that Zoom link, remind me about the performance energy too, okay? I won't remember any of this. It's in one ear and out, but thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Nada Hashani. Welcome, and thank you for following. Welcome, welcome here. Sun is coming out, getting to be a beautiful day. And if this is the end of your day, to everybody, happy almost weekend. I have this is the middle of my work day, and probably towards the end of Nicole's gardening cooking day, but I don't know, because I know you there. I know that you're often in the kitchen. Hello, Bogdan Henrik. If there is any recipe that you'd like to recreate for the holidays to help to keep your gut healthy, then please do it. The other thing that I want everybody to remember as we go into the holidays, as far as helping heal your gut, is to step away from the crowds, from everybody that you're taking care of, everything you're thinking of, all your to-do lists, and just take a minute and breathe. Go for a walk, tune out, take a bath, like whatever tuning out means to you, or dropping in, doing some slow, deep breathing. All of that is just so, so important for your gut. Hello, Cameron. Hello, Nada. Hello, Denise. Welcome to all of you. We are talking about gut health. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Olivier. And then we will do the sweet potato pie. You're going to remind me about that as well. That will be something I will, yeah. Oh, interesting. Lost the sound. Isn't that interesting? The things that I cannot control, which this week have been many. Hello, user 17. You can't hear me. Well, I don't know anything to do about that. Oh, I'm so sorry. But let me know when you can hear me again. Isn't that weird? So weird. Let's see. Lost the sound on TikTok. It just came back. Oh, thank you. One of those things I can't control. It's not my internet either. I don't know what that is. Just crazy, right? Hello, Victoria. Welcome, welcome to our Happy Gut Tribe. And we're talking about how to get through the holidays. We're talking about how to heal a flare. We're talking about blood type diet and any recipe that any of you would like to have recreated for our so that you feel great through the holidays if you have any gut issues. And if one of the things I've been talking to clients about is how to identify if you have gut issues. What tests that you want to ask your doctor for, and what things that you can get, especially if you have a doctor and especially if you have insurance, what things that you can actually get tested for that really matter and that are great information for both you and me. And one of the things that we really like to have information on is food sensitivity testing. Even though food sensitivity testing is not 100% accurate, it is still a really good guideline for things that are healthy, but they just don't agree with you. And yes, you could do an elimination diet and figure out every single one yourself, but it could be a lot of pain and suffering while that's happening. Food sensitivity testing can really narrow that down. The other thing that we really like, if you can ask your doctor for, is some very refined GI map testing. And that is not, my husband just had some tests from his GI doctor. Nicole, if you can hear me, you'll crack up. So I was excited about this because he has some gut issues left over from some surgeries he had. And I was super excited about him doing these tests. Well, hey, Cindy Lou. Hello, Shauna. Good, you can hear me. So what I discovered when he did these stool sample tests is that we didn't learn anything because the tests didn't ask for enough information. They were just the most uninformative tests that could possibly be. We did not learn what strains of probiotics he was missing in his gut. We didn't learn about bugs, bacteria. We didn't learn about anything. There were just, we learned about H. pylori that he didn't have. We didn't learn about anything. So what's really important is that you do a really valid blood type test. A valid GI map test. An enzyme causes constipation. It's interesting, Martha. It's just too basic. So it's interesting that an enzyme would cause constipation. And my sense is that what's happening is that because food is now finally breaking down in your stomach, what's happening is that whatever impaction was already there is now it's like now it's sort of like there's a spotlight on it because things are starting to move, but there's nowhere for them to go. So I guess my next question to you is, if you're taking an enzyme, but are you also taking my Happy Gut Cleanse? Because if we're going to get things moving, we have to help them move. So the digestive enzyme is probably starting to break things down, but it's just run into a brick wall. That's my sense. But you're welcome to just let me know what's happening and we can kind of troubleshoot that. Hello, Cowboy Kenna. Hello, Brody and fam. Nice to have you. Yeah, 15 minutes left. We will be back on Sunday. Um, 755 today, Nicole. So definitely lighter numbers than last Friday. Hello, Jessica. Hello, Noman. And so the regular GI blood, the stool sample tests are just not going to give you or me enough information. It's important if you're going to ask for a stool sample test that you ask for one from a lab like Diagnostic Solutions or Genova. There's a couple of other labs, but those are our favorites because they really do a deep dive into all the things that are going on in your gut. We It's great to know whether or not you have H. pylori, but there's so much more to know. Hello, Teresa. Nice to have you. And if any of you have any questions that we haven't answered here, please send them to me in a DM. If you would like to come to the webinar, my free webinar, hey, Teresa, um, you don't want to take those together, Martha. You want to take the Happy Gut Cleanse at night before you go to bed and first thing in the morning. The only day you can't go on live is Thanksgiving. Okay. Oh, cool. Thank you. I won't be doing it on Thanksgiving either. I was thinking of maybe dropping in sometime on Friday, and then maybe what about doing maybe also doing something on Instagram? That might be kind of fun as well. As far as the test that you're looking for, user 42, I think what might be the best one that Nicole and I have found is there is one. I'm trying to think. Well, the best one that we really like is from Diagnostic Solutions. It is, you'll find it online. Your doctor can order it for you. I believe you can order it yourself, but I'm not 100% sure of that. A naturopath can order it for you. An acupuncturist can order it for you. And your chiropractor could order it for you. I believe you can order it for yourself. It's not available in New York. Nicole, is Genova available in New York? There's other, I mean, there are like a handful of other really reputable GI samples. Genova isn't either. I'm gonna have to research what is available in New York and the East Coast. Because of course, I'm sure all I need to do is to find a good integrative medical doctor in your neck of the woods and ask them what tests they use. And I will do that because that's really good to know that our whole East Coast community can't get those tests. And it's kind of interesting. It wouldn't be covered. Um, and it's true that those are often not covered by insurance. So unfortunately, um, I mean, what can be covered by insurance usually is a SIBO test. Certainly a test for H. pylori will be covered, and a SIBO test, yeah, and they're expensive. Um, and there are a couple of other new tests that I'm seeing come out that that are much less expensive, and they look like they might also be good as well. I mean, I think this testing is just going to get less and less expensive, just like everything that there's competition for. So I have a sense that in the next couple of years, we're just going to see these home tests become easy. Oh, you've had a bunch of it. So is there any test you would recommend that you liked, that's available to anybody, either with or without a doctor? That would be good information for our community. Thank you. I'm glad we're talking about this. I appreciate that. Hello, Sammy, and hello, user 66. Um, 10 minutes left. Hello, Dervon. 10 minutes left. Okay, yeah, that's a cool thing to research. And we will be back on Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 p.m. on the East Coast. I think these glasses are too strong because I'm getting a headache. How's this? Now I can't see out of those. Okay, back to that. Hello, Neeks. Nice to see you. I'm coming apart here. And I have Also the sun is coming through, changing the light. Yeah, that's a great thing to research. If anybody here has any information on that, love to know that. So it's the last 10 minutes of our call. If anybody here is dealing with an inflammatory gut issue and you need some support, send me a DM. If you have a wellness influencer, the light's good. Okay. If you have a wellness influencer that you love, a medical doctor, functional medicine doctor, anyone in the wellness space that has a social media platform that you would love our community to know about, let me know because I'm going to do a post about that. And if you have not yet seen our Happy Gut Facebook tribe page where we have amazing recipes and brands and products, please check that out. If you would like to come to my free webinar next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, hello, Shannon. Then please send me a message with your email and I will send you a Zoom link for it. Hello, KMH Forever. Hello, user 69. And it'll be wonderful to have a mix of communities there. So let's talk a little bit about digestive enzymes for just 1/2 second, because I have so many questions from people about what are digestive enzymes? Why do you take them? Why are they important? What's really important about digestive enzymes is that most people are not making enough hydrochloric acid in their stomach. Someone actually asked earlier about acid reflux. Hello, KMH Forever. Um, and that's a great question. A probiotic is not a digestive enzyme. And a probiotic is what builds up your microbiome, your gut flora. A probiotic is what I suggest after I have done everything else with a client to get their gut to work. It is never the first thing that we do and never the first thing we talk about because probiotics cannot do what a digestive enzyme does. Probiotics will not eliminate bloat, they could add to it. They won't eliminate constipation, but they can add to it. So if you are struggling with a digestive health issue, an inflammatory gut issue, the most important supplement to consider is a digestive enzyme with hydrochloric acid to break down food in your stomach. Um, Dana, you just joined. Can I go backwards from before being a before probiotic? Sure. We've only got 5 minutes left, but yes. So what I'm talking about is someone asked about what's the difference between a probiotic and a digestive enzyme. And a probiotic, I was saying, is what I share with people and what I pick out because there's a million strains. For someone, it's the very last thing I do when I'm working with someone in a consult in consulting. It is never the first thing. It can make bloating worse and it can make constipation worse. It's never the first thing I do. People think that you throw a probiotic at your gut and you're just automatically better. Where I start is with digestive enzymes, and that helps break down food in your stomach because most adults are not making hydrochloric acid in their stomach. And that is where digestive problems start, right there. It's actually, ironically, people think that acid reflux comes from having too much acid. It comes from having so little acid that food turns into a fireball. So one of the most important things, I always say to people, if there's only one supplement that you're going to do, it's a digestive enzyme. Dana, you just saw a GI doc for IBS-M, colon cancer, DM. Are enzymes okay during pregnancy? Um, Do you know, send me a DM about that. You know, when I work with a person one-on-one, it's a kind of decision I make. If you have never, digestive enzymes are generally safe to take at any point, including during pregnancy. But because pregnancy is very special, and we don't generally talk about starting anything new during this time. That's something that I talk about in a consult. And I would also suggest, it's interesting that you have all these issues. And did your doctor talk to you about enzymes? I'd be very curious about that. I'm always very curious about what people's GIs are doing. Very, very interesting to if they did not talk about that. My next live is Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Struggling with you're struggling and losing weight. Beatrice, let's do a consult call. And have you seen your doctor to see if there's anything else going on with you? The number one thing I would suggest to you is that you see your doctor. Dana, send me, there you are. We aren't yet, but family planning. Okie doke. Well, you're in a perfect time. Oh, so you're just planning? Perfect. Then let's do a consult. Um, I work with a lot of clients I work with clients all the way through pregnancy, of course, but I work with a lot of clients who are just where you are. They have gut issues and they're doing family planning. Digestive enzymes should be the first thing that you want to talk about. A colonoscopy will tell you whether or not you have colon cancer, won't tell you much else. Um, and of course, that's something that you want to do. If she wants to do that for some reason, then you would want to do it now. You definitely don't want to do that anytime that you even think you might be pregnant. Starting to take, I don't talk about medications here, Nick. Sorry. So Dana, this is a perfect time to do a consult, and you can sign up for that on my website, or you can jump back in on Sunday at 4 p.m. But all of your questions that are specific, that's what I do on a coaching call. How to fix daily IBS. Carol, my diverticulitis diet is a place to start. Digestive enzymes is a place to start. Food combining is a place to start. Binge watch my videos. Sign up for a consult. Is it safe to have a colonoscopy at age 76? That's between you and your doctor. Yeah, Dana, I'm a mom. I became a mom late in life. I'm 70. I became a mom at 38 and 43, had my two gorgeous, healthy kids that doctors told me I would never have. And working with moms to become pregnant and have healthy babies is one of my favorite parts of my work. And the gut has a lot to do with absorbing nutrition as well as passing it on and making sure that you feel good, that your blood sugar is stable. If you already have gut issues now, is something you definitely want to handle before you get pregnant. Hello, Adina. Nice to have you. Hello, Linny. Zena, will the gut cleanse work on chronic constipation? You just need to take more. You can take up to 6 a day. And you also want to add aloe vera juice, which has slightly laxative qualities, but you can take 2 at night. I think you just got a bottle in the mail, right? You can take 2 at night, 2 in the morning, and even 2 in the afternoon. So you can take up to 6 a day. Uh, Um, and please follow our page so that you can come to our next live. I will be posting the time for our next live just as soon as we get off here. Hey, Zev, mwah, big hugs to you. Yeah, Zena, you're so welcome. And we will see all of you on Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. A whole bottle. Somebody over on YouTube ate a whole bottle of Tums. No, I haven't, but I am not a fan of high fiber, Carol. If you binge watch my videos, you know that people with inflammatory gut issues have to be very, very careful of the type of fiber that they use. I'm a colon therapist. I see in in black and white in color exactly what fiber does to the inside of a gut for in people with inflammatory gut issues. So I don't know anything about that. But obviously, I always say to somebody, if it's working for you, great. But Nicole and I very cautious about anything that's high fiber when we're talking about a community of gut issues. Robin, nice to see you. We love everybody. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to all of our new friends and followers. And we will be back on Sunday at 4 p.m. Much love. Take a breath. I'm going to take a breath as I walk into the rest of my day. Have a beautiful Saturday, and we will be back on Sunday. If you would like to sign up for a consultation, there's a clickable link at the top of my page. My website is there. And we will look forward to seeing you all on Sunday. Big love.